Hi guys, Frozen here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about NORDAK's rework, update, improvement, development, whatever you call it. We'll go ahead and tackle about NORDAK's change today. And it's actually really awesome. I've just read the entire sheet and that's really awesome. I'm happy to know that NORDAK is getting a rework. I mean, I thought for sure Medline is going to be the first one to be Rework before him. But yeah, it's going to be NORDAK. And I'll go ahead and take all of it. I'm gonna take all of it. So, before we go ahead and tackle this one, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. As always, I thank you for that. And yeah, let's go ahead and proceed with the review. So, as we all know, NORDAK is just not felt right now. I mean, he badly needs a rework, but I haven't actually just thought that it would be soon enough for him to get a rework. So right now he's got the skits. He's got the skits, buffing up his allies' HP, buffing this one up with block debuff with 1 turn damage immunity. Well, that is really exceptional that he's got this damage immunity. Not every hero has this buff, and also his exclusives just not sinking that much for us to consider getting NORDAK as our first or second or third maybe mythical hero. Let's go ahead and proceed with the hero adjustments right now. I mean, with his basic attack, the change would be deals 380% death damage to a single enemy. If NORDAK has Divine Light, deals extra damage equal to 40% of his total shield value. Alright, this is pretty much an additional damage to his initial damage here, which is 380% death damage. Well, this 380% death damage is not that high. It's not that high, but understandably considerable if NORDAK can deal extra damage. But let's go ahead and talk about more of this Divine Light as we go on. Let's proceed with this his first active skill, Holy Shield. Holy Shield cleanses all attribute debuffs from all allies and grants them a shield respectively by 45% of NORDAK's max HP for 2 turns. That's before, and after rework, cleanses all attribute debuffs from all allies and grants them a shield respectively by 60% of NORDAK's max HP for 2 turns. That is 15% increase. Well, that is really high. 60% shield value. This is comparable with Catherine. Yeah, I'm not for sure it's comparable with Catherine. Well, this is a really buffy right now. He's going to be like inflicting this tanky buff to all of the allies to survive enemy attacks, especially AoE attacks from guild boss, from higher bosses in dungeons, because it's really crazy. It has really crazy amount of damage. So this shield, we need it. This shield buff of him, we need it. And passive skill, Holy Creature, after at the beginning of each wave, grants all allies Divine Shield equal to 18% of NORDAK's max HP. This works like Agatha. Well, that is cool. That is survivability over there. Divine Shield cannot be stacked, removed, or stolen. Well, that's nice. All allies will be granted a Divine Shield when their turns end if NORDAK is still alive. NORDAK will gain 1 layer of Divine Light when he gains Divine Shield each time. Deals extra damage equal to 40% of self total shield value when casting Holy Arbitrament. So that is one way, that is his way to be dealing damage to enemies. This layer right here of Divine Light. As we can see here, if NORDAK has Divine Light, deals extra damage equal to 40% of his total shield value. Okay, so well, let's see if we can like use NORDAK as damage dealer, but I'm not really sure because it's really emphasizing the survivability mode over here by just providing allies with Divine Shield. That is every turn, cannot be stacked, cannot be removed or stolen. Well, candidate for PvP as well because of that. Let's check about this Holy Shelter. Before, grants all allies damage immunity for 1 turn and shares all self buffs with all allies. But after, grants all allies damage immunity and block debuff for 2 turns and shares all self buffs with all allies. Block debuff for 2 turns. This is huge right here. I think Pauline can do 1 turn only when he's got this E3. But having this on 2 turns, it would be really huge in PvP content, given that he's really speedy enough to be buffing this to all allies, and that would be really useful. He might be a potential on our 3v3 arena as well. Since we are starting to get heroes that can block removal, then NORDAK's buff would be really useful today. I'm thinking I can pair him up with Marville, but I just don't have speedy equipments to keep up with the enemies for now. Let's go and proceed with exclusive. Skill effects completely change. This is level 1 exclusive. When NORDAK has Divine Light, the extra damage dealt by our Holy Arbitrament will be the sum of 60% of NORDAK's total shield value and 30% of allies' total shield value. So both of that value will be added for NORDAK's Holy Arbitrament damage. I can only imagine NORDAK just piling up, pumping this shield effect of his, as much as possible, just to make sure he can do more damage when having this shield. So yeah, that's really interesting. Let's wait and see how we can test NORDAK after this change, because I'm really curious about his damage right now. So level 2 exclusive, skill effects completely change. After NORDAK gains 1 layer of Divine Dust. Oh, another passive that they can have when any ally gains any type of shield out to 100 layers. Each layer of Divine Dust will increase. There you go. So 0.4% shield effect. NORDAK will gain 1 extra layer of Divine Dust if the ally shield is granted by him. 1 extra layer of Divine Dust. So that's going to be 2 layers of Divine Dust if NORDAK buffs himself with shield and buffs the other allies with shield. So if we go and paired him with Cat, then that would be really easier for him to stack this Divine Dust and to make sure the shield effect will increase as well. It's a domino effect. He's going to have bonus damage because he's going this shield effect will increase over time by having this Divine Dust. Proceeding on, exclusive level 3, skill effects completely change. At the beginning of each waves, grants all allies overflowing light. Okay, another passive, interesting. If NORDAK is still alive, increases the max HP of allies with overflowing light to 35% of NORDAK's initial max HP cap. After NORDAK acts for 3 turns or he dies for the first time, the bonus effect will be increasing the max HP of all allies with overflowing light. Initial max HP instead. If the ally with overflowing light dies for the first time, the bonus effect of overflowing light will be increased, seen by 15%. Okay, just the same description when NORDAK dies, I do believe so. And after NORDAK acts for 3 turns. Okay, so at the beginning of each wave, all allies will have 35% of NORDAK's initial max HP because of this buff, overflowing light. Well, I guess that's really cool, just to make sure that we can survive the first 3 rounds. I'm imagining we can put him on higher dungeons this time. We can also consider HP burners buffed this time because of this passive from NORDAK, because of that HP cap increase, not only on HP burners but also for the heroes that relies on their HP as their damage as well. This is going to be good with heroes that buffs shield as well, so that NORDAK will make that a shield ticker as well. One thing that I consider a letdown for NORDAK's rework is that the HP increase, the HP cap increase will reduce to 15% after 3 turns, or one ally dies. I think the momentum of the team on how well the team composition is doing will put to halt because of these decrease. Actually, a 20% decrease is a drastic decrease. Cool stuff that we are buffing HP burn damage because of this, but at the same time survivability is always the key to be, getting those awesome equipments and artifacts. So that's it for me. I thought for sure NORDAK's rework is really incredible for PVE content and for free-to-play players to rely on his buffy skills right here. So thank you guys for watching this video to the very end. I appreciate it a lot. If you have thoughts, please put it down on our comment section box below, and please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. As always, I'll see you around. Happy gaming.